the 2026 BMW X3 30 xDrive M Sport Pro. I know it's a mouthful, but if you want to own one, you'll have to get used to it saying it this way. But this one is bolder, smarter and more powerful. But the question begs, did BMW really need this? And BMW did not seem to play safe here because the X3 is now longer, wider and taller than before, and on Indian roads it matters. Even the design is evolutionary, not radical, but the aggressiveness is notched up with this new Brooklyn grey paint scheme that is exclusive to this variant. You get a blacked out kidney grille with illumination, sharper LED headlights, darker tail lamps, gloss black bits everywhere. And these 20-inch wheels with red M Sport brakes adds to its sporty street cred. That glowing grille will divide opinions. Some will call it flashy, but most Indian buyers will call it premium. Subtle? No. Does it have presence? Absolutely. Inside, the X3 has gone full modern BMW. It's got a curved display now, a 12.3-inch driver's display, a 14.9-inch infotainment touchscreen that runs on the latest BMW OS 9. It's fast, it's sharp, it's feature-packed, but of course there's a learning curve to this. Apart from that, there is this nice design for the ambient lighting that glows up at night and looks really cool. Apart from that, you get this nice design for the console as well that has housing for your charging and also cup holders. Overall, the cabin looks really premium, it looks really sexy and cool, and it is slightly overdone but undeniably premium. Where BMW really pulls ahead is tech. A heads-up display with AR navigation and a Harman Kardon audio system with 15 speakers. This is where the X3 quietly wins. Thanks to the longer wheelbase, you've got more space inside the cabin for the rear seat passengers, so you've got a generous amount of knee room, a decent amount of under-thigh support and a decent amount of headroom as well. Add the massive panoramic sunroof and 3-zone climate control and this finally feels like an X3 built for Indian families and not just the enthusiasts. But the biggest upgrade is under the hood. It still gets the 2-liter petrol engine with 48-volt mild hybrid system, but the output is now uprated to 255 brake horsepower and 400 Newton meters of peak torque, which does the 0 to 100 in 6.3 seconds, which is almost a second and a half quicker than the diesel version in the sports mode. But the real improvement is in its refinement. It's quicker in lower speeds, quieter in traffic, and has a strong mid-range. The 8-speed automatic is still best in the business, and the all-wheel drive is confidence-inspiring, be it on the highways or bad patches of road. This isn't loud, shouty performance SUV. It's fast, polished, and effortless. And that's exactly what most buyers want. BMW says best-in-class dynamics, and quite honestly, it's close. The adaptive air suspension keeps it very tight. At slow speeds, it shows its maturity, and once you clock more speeds, once you go into the higher numbers, that's where you get the confidence. It gets very, very tight and very, very precise. In comfort mode, of course, like I said, it's very comfortable, it's very mature, it's very silent. But once you put it into the sports mode, that's where the real dynamics and the aggressive nature of the X3 comes into play. Honestly, the X3 still feels like a driver's car, but this time, it's far more comfortable than before. So that brings me back to my original question. Was this variant of the X3 really needed? Yes, and for all the right reasons. It's got more space,
It is techier and smarter than before. It's got a more powerful and superior petrol engine, and of course, it's got a great road presence. But it's not the most flashiest, not the softest, and may I go out on a limb and say it does not have that great emotional connect. Don't get me wrong, it's not an M, right? But having said that, it does have a great balance of all these three elements.